In this video, we're going to talk about the washer coupler, and this is an image here of a broken washer coupler. And what this is, it is a plastic piece that goes between the motor and transmission on most of the Whirlpool washers. And you have a grommet, a rubber grommet, that goes between the two couplers, and it connects the motor on this shaft, but on the opposite side, to the bottom of the transmission. And there's a couple of images here as we scroll over. This is the bottom of the motor, and this is the bottom of the transmission. So if you look here on the transmission, you've got one piece that fits onto the shaft of the transmission, one piece that fits onto the shaft of the motor, and in between you have this rubber grommet. Now these break all the time, and generally it's from overloading the washing machine or from age. And what will happen is these little holes that are supposed to be shaped like a teardrop will wear out, become worn, and this plastic coupler will shatter under the torque of the machine. So in this case, the service calls for those, I typically charge the same, $90 for the service call, and the part, depending on where you're buying them. You know, if you're an individual customer, you're going to buy one of these, it's going to run you, $8 a piece. All right. But if you look at the 12-pack, the 12-pack is $22.80. So let's go back to the calculator, and we'll put the calculator back in position, and we're going to go $22.80 divided by 12. All right. So we're paying $1.90 for each of these couplers. So if you buy in bulk, if you buy the 12-pack, then you're down to $1.90. But if you remember up here, you're looking at $8 a piece, $7 a piece, $6 a piece. Here's a 25-pack for $42.99. So if you go and you're buying your parts, invest a little bit of money in the parts that you need to have at all times, because these are going to be common things that you will replace in the washing machine. Now this is free shipping on this 12-pack. So let's click on the ad, and we're going to bring that up. We'll move the camera over so that we can just get a little bit of a close-up. And if you look at it on the couplers, on this one here you have a metal insert in the center, and that metal insert is supposed to give reinforcement to the coupler itself to prevent that shattering or cracking. Now some people will say that this is a good thing to have the metal insert. Some people say it's a bad thing. The metal insert, if there is torque detected, the shaft of the motor or the shaft of the transmission can be worn down because of that metal insert, and so you end up in a situation to where you have to replace a transmission as well because the shaft is worn off. So in some cases, what you're looking for is the best price. Now I use the metal inserts all the time. I have no problem with that. It's a used machine to begin with. When you go to repair it, it's probably 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, but well worth doing. And just make sure you're getting the best price that you can possibly get on these parts, and don't be afraid to look around for the best deal. And generally, anytime you buy in bulk, you're going to get a better deal on these washer couplers. So we will talk more in the next video, but these are common parts that you will need for repairing all of the Whirlpool brands: Whirlpool, Kenmore, Roper, Estate, KitchenAid, Admiral, Amana, Crossley, and Inglis. We'll talk more in the upcoming videos.